I was watching TV as it was a rainy day and I had nothing better to do. I decided to eat some candy as I watched TV. After a while, I had a large pile of wrappers. I walked into the kitchen to throw my trash away in the garbage. I noticed that the trash bag was full. Well, time to take out the garbage, I said to myself. I grabbed the trash bag out of the trash bin and tied the bag off. I walked to the door with the bag and put a jacket on. I walked out of the house. It was downpouring like crazy. It was so bad, I probably couldn't see more than 2 feet ahead of me. I stuck to the side of the house as I wouldn't get rained on if I did so. I walked to where I put the garbage, but I noticed something. All of my trash cans and trash bags were thrown about and scattered. I didn't think much of it. Maybe an animal got into my garbage, I mumbled to myself. I began looking more closely at the garbage bags. I noticed that there were bugs all over them, mainly beetles. Simply, I just kept staring at the bugs, thinking of how weird this was. I kicked one of the beetle-infested bags and saw what must have been 1,000 different bugs retreat from the bag. What the hell is going on? I looked up from the bags and I saw something off in the distance, a silhouette of a man. The only detail I could make out from the silhouette were a bright green pair of eyes. As I was staring at it, I could hear whispers of some sort of gibberish coming from it. The silhouette was getting closer to me. I felt that I was in danger, so I ran back into my house. As I got into my house, I slammed the door behind me and locked it. I had no idea what was happening at all. I then felt a cold hand on my shoulder. I turned back and saw the man. It was him, the silhouette that I saw from outside. I could now make out the details from him much better now. He had an all-black robe with a hood that completely hid his face with blackness. The only detail of his face I could see were a bright green pair of eyes. The man slammed me against a wall and put me in a chokehold. What are you? Beetles? Me, a man? Some would say a beetle man, the man responded as he let out a chuckle. I noticed as the man's hand was holding my neck that a variety of beetles were emerging from his sleeve. The beetles were crawling onto my skin, and it felt like they were eating my flesh. He then pulled a knife from a pocket out of his robe. Suddenly, the beetle man stabbed the knife into my gut. My eyes widened as I could feel the life drain out of me. He then continued to stab me over and over again. I looked down at my stomach, and I saw there were stab wounds all over, and it was practically a bloodbath all over me. I then felt the knife get stabbed into me one more time, and all faded to black.